Managing team members and groups. This video will cover defining account types and privileges, adding team members to the system and projects, creating team groups and folders, using account types and groups with other features, workflow, notification, and escalation, using team member configuration in DevSuite. We begin by setting up account types for our team members. Every DevSuite project has its own unique set of account types that operate independent of other projects. So the same user can be a member of multiple projects and have a different account type in each project. For each account type you create, you can configure the privileges, such as you can set up specific pages and fields to be invisible or read-only, and you can manage report access and privileges for creating and modifying sub-projects and backlogs. There is also an advanced access control option which, when enabled, allows you to define privileges for when an issue is submitted and already in the system. So a given account type will have certain fields that are editable, invisible, or read-only during submission. For existing issues, we can define access to each of the pages or tabs and the individual fields on each page or tab. The next step to managing a team would be to create team members and add them to a project. This is done from the Project Members section. We go to the User Manager to add a user and configure their username, password, and license information. Once the user has been added, they will appear in the list of available team members and can then be added to a project. When we hit the Add button, we'll be able to select their account type for the project. We can also create groups for our team members to model the organization structure of our project. So here we can add new groups and then select the team members we want to be a part of it. One team member can be a part of multiple groups, and groups are not restricted to particular account types. Each group also has defined email notification lists. So when the email notification engine is configured to send an email to a group, we can configure here the members the notifications are sent to. In addition to grouping our team members, we can set up group folders. These represent inboxes or queues for the various account types in your project. So I can define a folder and then set up what account types have permission to view, put, and get items in that folder. And similar to team groups, folders can have their own notification lists that when a folder is defined as the recipient of a notification, that notification will go to the configured team members. Once teams and members are defined, they can be used throughout the system. For example, with workflows, selecting the support applicable owners and support who can perform options allow us to define what users, account types, or groups can perform certain actions. This is done from the workflow settings. So for any state, we can define who the applicable owners are. Then when an item is in this state, only the selected owners will be available for selection. If we go to one of the state transitions, then we can define who can actually perform the transition. So then only one of the selected users will be able to take an item in this state through the transition. What this looks like in the interface will vary slightly from module to module, but the same basic principles apply. So here we can filter our list on individual team members, groups, or folders. When we open an item, the transition available will be based on what was set for my account type under Who Can Perform. And if I choose to forward this item, I'll only be able to forward it based on the applicable owner settings.